them to build a tabernacle. But in 4 chapters, he never tells them where it is they ought to build the floor. He never tells them where to build the floor. But in Exodus chapter number 25, he tells them where it is to build a roof. He says build a roof because the problems that you are facing are over your head. Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, the issues that you are dealing with are not under your feet on ground level. They are over your head. See, you trying to figure out how in the world do I make my child act right when I raised them inside of the church, but they keep following the same old crowd. God said it's over your head. Why is it that my daughter is attracted to dating drug dealers and I can't get her to cut it off? I raised her to work for what it is that she wants, but she keeps settling for fake gold earrings. God said it's over your head. How in the world? I'm a good husband. I go to work, take care of my family, but wifey is always nitpicking. God said it's over your head. How in the world? I'm a good looking woman. I got plenty of back, but my husband wants something else. God said, girlfriend, it's over your head. God said, sometimes I got to give you something that you just can't figure out, so that you'll trust me with all of your heart and lean not to your own understanding. High five your neighbor and say, neighbor, in 2013, to get the results that you desire, your prayer life has got to be on high alert. For the Bible says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. God says, Moses, I need 4 layers to the roof. High five your neighbor and say, neighbor, it's going to take 4 layers to get it done. He says, Moses, the first layer of the roof is described in Exodus 26:14. He says, use badger skin. Everybody just shout, badger skin. Yeah. Understand now that badger skin has no beauty. It's just drab. It's just dull. It's It's bluish gray, but it can withstand any type of storm. Badger skin can handle the wind, it can handle the rain, and it can handle the bright sunshine. And the thing is, it will not fade. Some of you don't understand that the essence of who you are doesn't look good, and so folk misunderstand who you are based off of looks. But they don't understand that I may not be a size 6, and I may not have long hair coming down my back. I may not be pretty like Beyonce, and even though my life doesn't look the best, my life is able to withstand any storm. High five your neighbor and say, neighbor, my life can withstand any storm. I've been through hell, got the t-shirt, got the shot glass, and I made it back. Run about 3 people. I tell them, neighbor, if I just told you all the stuff I've been through, we'll vanish nothing. But just to know that I've been through hell and I made it back. Somebody here give God a crazy praise. Can I preach? Shall I preach? I think I will preach. You see, there's some folk sitting at your table who are looking at you, and they're trying to figure out, why is it that you shout the way you shout? Because life for you ain't been no crystal stair. But the good news of grace is, you still haven't broken down, and you still haven't lost your mind. And even though life has dealt you a bad hand, you're still standing. After all, high five your neighbor and say, neighbor, after all I've been through, I still got say yeah. Can I preach it? Watch this here. To the outsider, the first layer, stay with me there, doesn't look like much, but God said that's where you find out where your real friends are. Badger skin in the original language is actually porpoise. Everybody shout porpoise. Porpoise is a marine animal that's somewhere between a whale and a dolphin. But porpoise skin is in porpoise skin. It's almost, I say almost, like a leather. It's not leather. It's not leather. It's almost like a leather. So before the children of Israel escaped through the Red Sea, I feel my help now. They got a surplus of porpoise skin. Porpoise skin was used then to make shoes. And here what God tells him in Exodus 26. He says the thing that you were going to use for shoes, use it on the roof. And the children of Israel say, God, Lord, if we for shoes on the roof. What we gonna do for shoes? That's where we get the popular text. Now I'm giving you shoes that won't run out. I'm giving you a 40-year warranty. That's because you gave to me. I now gotta take care of you. Can I just drop it like it's hot? Somebody shout, drop it, Pastor. When it is, you are tired. What God does is he puts an insurance policy behind your name so that your stuff won't run out. You don't believe me? Then watch this. How you think that your car is still running and you don't know the last time you had an oil change? How in the world you think that God has sustained you when you can't even fix the stuff that's broken in your house? How you think that folks